Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to episode 182 of the JLS Gaming Show. I'm your host, Will A.K. LaSalle. Let's do it. Let's get right into it. Pardon the time, right? Got something planned or whatever like that for later on in the evening. So we're gonna go live at 2 p.m. versus normal time, 6 p.m. So all you guys that'll catch it on the replay down below. My lips are a little blue. I had a Laffy Taffy, and my lips and teeth seem a little blue, guys, and all that good stuff, right? As always, leave a like, subscribe if you're ain't already subscribed to the channel, man. We love you guys, right? We do it for the community. We'll speak about that a little more later. As always, I say I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, and I go over. So we'll try to keep this one short and sweet, guys. Right? Just dig into the topics we want to talk about. This episode is sponsored by Parks and Amuse. Make sure to check them out. As always, you can email me, will@jlsgaming.com. That's will@jlsgaming.com. Feedback, collaborations, sponsorships, all that good stuff, right? Reach out to me, man. We're open to speaking to anybody in or out the gaming community, to be honest, guys. Right? What game are we currently playing? As before, really testing out on the analog pocket through my GBA EverDrive. Mother 3, I got Earthbound playing in the background on the Pi Packer. And let's get right into some stuff, man. Sony possibly acquiring WB Studios, right? So as part of WB, as part of Warner Brothers merging with Discovery or and stuff like that, they're thinking of spinning off the Warner Brothers game studio, right? And a lot of people are saying it could be Sony, but other people in the mix are EA, Take-Two, Microsoft, right? Tencent, NetEase, and PUBG, right? It could be a surprising acquisition if any of these are to acquire it. Now, I think a lot of people are pushing for Sony because Sony's they're feeling like Sony's behind with Microsoft's acquisitions, right? It's ironic that nobody's mentioning Nintendo, but Nintendo possibly themselves can be sort of an acquisition target or stuff like that. Listen, right? You know how we are here in the JLS Gaming. We try to talk to things and give you a perspective from a business industry insider kind of viewpoint, right? What is it that these business executives are thinking and why they're making these moves, right? So again, it's up on the market. It's being sold. It's being spun off because of this. Because of the WB Discovery thing. So be on the lookout. I'd say Sony might be a target, but I'd put more into Sony acquiring Capcom or a Konami rather than WB Studios, right? And we don't know exactly what IP would come over with that and what would still remain, right? And I would even put Apple into the mix of being able to acquire that, right? For content, etc., or at the very least, licensing and rights, right? So Nintendo Switch Sports came out this past week. I haven't had a chance to play it. I know the kids and the wife has, the beautiful Liliana LaSalle, right? But I put this, and this is a real cool play. There used to be before when the Wii first came out, and the Joy-Cons, it was a website called We Have a Problem, WII. And it was so many people that were messing up their TVs because they weren't strapping. At the time, I think they didn't have a strap. They weren't strapping the Joy-Cons. So as they're playing, all these games, they're letting go of the Joy-Con, and smack is just cracking people's TV screens. So it seems like a lot of that is still happening right now. Or it's re-happening with Nintendo Switch Sports. So now these people are having a problem. So guys, please strap up, right? Wrist strap down, all that good stuff, man. Midwest Gaming Classic. Listen, we love you guys, man. We're a proud sponsor of Midwest Gaming Classic. It's going on. There's so many big dog pit bulls out there, right? I've seen so many people having pictures with Pat the NES Punk, Gaming Historian, Metal Jesus Rocks, and all that good stuff, right? A lot of good people out there, a lot of whatnot familia out there and everything like that, right? So really wish I could have been out there, guys. Just real busy. We're gonna try our hardest to make it next year, but again, we're proud sponsor of the Future Gaming Classics. Shout out to Dan Lucen, who organized the event. Shout out to Steve Chep, who I've been able to at least call those guys friends. And be able to meet them and other people in person at the next conference, right? But again, we will be at Free Play Florida later this year. We will be at Southern Fried Gaming Expo, right? Those are confirmed, booked, signed, sealed. Trying to see about PRGE, guys. That's not in Portland. We'll see. It's a long flight for us. So again, we got to really plan these things out, guys. AKays thought of the day, and this is what I really wanted to talk about, right? Because it's gnawing at me. And it's gaming community cliques, guys. And this is on YouTube, this is on Facebook, and now I guess this is on Whatnot. So Whatnot's the new platform that we've been going on, right? We did our first show last week. People are receiving their shirts, their hats, gift cards, giveaways that we did. And I just find it real messed up that, you know, I'm sitting there supporting people and I don't know, I guess I didn't understand the rules of engagement. So I bid on a couple of items and gave them back, you know, gave them back to the community. And apparently it was talked about and frowned upon because people have to still pay for the shipping, right? Listen, I get it. I've done a lot of giveaways on our show, and we actually ended the show negative, negative, right? And that was just on the platform itself. If you factor in the price of the games and, you know, hats and shirts that we give off, way more negative. But again, we're doing this stuff for the community. We're doing this stuff to show, express our love, and things of that, right? Grow our communities. But it's an inclusive community, right? This stuff where you guys are sitting there and forming kind of cliques, forming things on the back end. And it's not just on Whatnot. It happens on YouTube as well. It happens on Facebook. There's a, you know, I'm trying to say there's some groups on there where, you know, people have grown the community and then change it to advertise their new endeavor, change the name, change the premise, change everything about it. I've seen that happen. I've seen YouTube, people building up communities. And these are people that aren't even supporting you. And then they'll alienate the growth in their community or alienate the people that actually support them, right? Not communicating with them, not chatting with them, not delivering on their Patreon or delivering on their community, you know, I'm trying to say post of exclusivity if you join for $4.99 or $2.99 or 99 cents a month, right? And it's just crazy to me because it's like, hey guys, if you're gonna form this cliques, like realize who really is supporting you and who isn't, right? And who really is supporting and is about the community and who isn't, right? And stop forming these little cliques, right? Misery loves company, man. So I'll just leave it at that. Wrapping things up, keeping this one definitely under 10 minutes, right? Episode 183 is coming this week sometime, right? I'll squeeze it in at some point this week before Friday. On Friday, shout out to Glenn, right? And I'm going to do my shout outs momentarily. Shout out to Glenn's from Glenn's Retro Show, GRS. You know what I'm trying to say? Great collaboration he's doing with Sindin and all that stuff on the arcade, you know, equipment and everything like that. Raul, ¿cómo estás, familia? And we're going to be on Glenn's Retro Show this Friday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, right? I'll advertise it a little bit. We're going to chop it up, definitely talk some old school stuff, you know, gaming, right? And gaming and 80s, right? Which was very formative time in my life, right? So we're going to chop it up. Shout out to Glenn. Shout out to T-Jax, Shadow Dragon. Shout out to Game Night Arcade. Today at 6 p.m. on Whatnot, they got a lot of giveaways. So shout out to No Continues and Josh over there, right? Is it Josh? I think it's Josh. If not, my bad, right? The man behind the camera, right? Shout out to the JLS Gaming Familia. Willow Brizzo, Florida Life with Livy, the beautiful Liliana LaSalle, whose birthday is coming up. That's what the 5-5 is for. Cinco de Mayo, baby, right? And James LaSalle. Shout out to me, Will A.K. LaSalle, guys. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to B and Kongs R Us, Miss Kongs R Us, right? Definitely going to get together soon. Get him on the show. Get Glenn on the show. And got some other good stuff cooking. As always, we love you guys. Peace.